she picks Serena. And who am I? That's not a secret I'll never tell. You know you love me. XOXO.
Han Seo Hee.
Hey hoedowns, welcome back to the pond. I said I was taking a well-needed break from K-pop, but this tea right here, where is my laptop, said robot voice to Daniel, I need to go in and do it for the culture. This is not a drill, this is a tea emergency. Starship Entertainment, handle your scandals. You're out here in these K-pop streets looking crazy. Han Seo Hee, sweetie, come over here. Let's chat. Let's talk about your career, or lack of it. No shade, I'm not trying to be messy. I actually have no idea what she's doing right now. She may well be making big career moves. I just feel like whenever I hear about her, it's never for her talent. It's only ever for mess. And boy is she here for the mess. Maybe that's a talent. At this point, I can't decide if I can't stand her for being such a clout chaser, or if I'll low-key love her for being a little Miss Messy Boots. An agent of chaos, blowing whistles and spilling tea at every opportunity, and giving zero fucks. That's low-key my kind of people. Han Seo Hee is low-key becoming the Korean version of Gossip Girl. XOXO. She's doing something right, because the whole K-pop community knows who Han Seo Hee is. She makes headlines more than some idols that actually debuted. For those who don't know her, she is the former trainee whose hobbies include: number 1. Inserting herself into scandals, most notably TOP and BI's drug investigations. Number 2. End of list. Some people believe Seo Hee is single-handedly bringing down the K-pop industry one idol at a time. If you have no idea what's been going on the past 24 hours, sis, get your teacups, get them right now. I repeat, this is not a drill. We need to talk about this. I'm sorry, I know I'm supposed to hate her and she's so problematic, but Han Seo Hee really is that bitch when it comes to dropping T-bombs and then scurrying away. She just doesn't care. It's as if she's got nothing to lose. And when you've got nothing to lose, that makes you very, very dangerous. The relevant characters in this story are Han Seo Hee, Jang Da-han, Monsta X's Wonho and Shownu, and one very unhappily married man. Da-han knew Wonho prior to his debut in Monsta X. Allegedly Da-han lent Wonho a large sum of money, which he did not pay back. Da-han posted a picture on Instagram pretty much saying the Korean equivalent of "bitch better have my money." Han Seo Hee even commented under the post, because she couldn't help herself. She just loves the drama. Of course this caused a stir on social media, but if the tea wasn't hot enough for her, Han Seo Hee started reboiling the kettle. She wasn't done being messy, so she decided, LOL, why don't I hijack Da-han's Twitter account and start dropping T-bombs on Wonho. She called him a juvenile delinquent and attempted to expose his criminal past. Allegedly, Han Seo Hee had no chill. She straight up came for Wonho's neck, trying to embarrass him and damage his career. What took me all the way out is that she wanted Wonho to know it was her. She wanted the glory for exposing him. This girl really gives Regina George and Blair Waldorf a run for their money. Stone cold savagery. The damage was done. The gossip was out there, and hours later, Wonho had left Monsta X, posting a farewell letter to his fans with Starship Entertainment doing the same. All I say is, what a bad PR move, especially if you actually want people to believe that Han Seo Hee is lying. By him leaving, you're removing all doubt. Han Seo Hee even took time out of her day to rub in that Wonho still owes that money. She is enjoying the chaos she created a little too much if you ask me. And she still was not done being little Miss Messy Boots. She then went on to expose Monsta X's Shownu for allegedly having an affair with a married woman. My gosh, somebody at Starship Entertainment must have really ticked off Han Seo Hee, because at this point, she's really trying to hurt their money. Monsta X is Starship's top earner, and she's trying to derail the rollout. Doing this right when they're having a comeback. Was this her plan all along? The timing is just too convenient. Allegedly, the cheated husband sent DMs to Jang Da-han after he discovered that Monsta X Shownu and his wife had been secretly hooking up, having an affair. But was this husband going to cry into a pillow and go quietly into the night? No, he decided, I'm gonna go directly to Starship and take legal action. But the Starship legal team told him that Shownu was completely unaware of this woman being in a relationship, let alone married, and that Shownu would not be involved in any lawsuit. Now that's the right PR move. My advice is stick to that story. even if it's a lie. But this scorned husband was not here for the okie-doke and passed all this info to Jang Da-han. I don't know why I'm even saying allegedly anymore. It's all in the DMs. But wait, Kermyyy, how do we even know about the DMs? Because the DMs were posted, by who? Not by Jang Da-han, and not by the disgruntled husband. Han Seo Hee was so thirsty, was so messy, was so here for that foolishness and that she had the unmitigated gall to go post screenshots of their entire DM conversation to her Instagram story, deleting it shortly thereafter. Girl, we see you. Post and delete is the oldest trick in the book, girl. Bye. The messages were not even sent to you. Bish, it was none of your business. But she didn't care. She just wanted to expose like the gossip girl she is. This is literally an episode of Gossip Girl Korea. One word. Savage. This girl really gives zero fucks and I'm usually here for it, but girl, you need to have several seats. You've been watching too much TV. This isn't Mean Girls, this is real life and real people's careers are on the line here. You like to spill everyone else's tea, but sis, what about yours? Wait, it's already all over the internet. You've already hit rock bottom. Now you're just seeing how many other people you can drag down with you. I thought you were trying to rebrand as a feminist icon. Why don't you concentrate on that? Oh, I forgot. Finding men to tear down is the cornerstone of your so-called feminist agenda. Starship Entertainment had to issue a further statement, not denying the claims about Shownu, but apologizing for any pain caused. I have to say, from the way they reacted, it's looking like this is all true. The way Starship responded to these scandalous accusations was pretty damning. You made your idols look guilty AF. Seriously, who are the PR people working for these companies? You're all fired. First you deny and say you're looking into legal action, but 24 hours later you've parted ways with Wonho and apologized for Shownu. Keep the same energy. Monsta X makes you a lot of money, you shouldn't have backed down so easily. Unless there's more receipts we don't know about, but I doubt it because Han Seo Hee would have already exposed them. Anything to keep her name in the headlines. This whole drama was trending worldwide, and if you go to Han Seo Hee's social media right now, you can see the pure hatred. In all languages, people are going all the way in on Han Seo Hee. I just find it so oddly hypocritical, to the point where I can't believe I'm about to defend her and call people out on their BS. Yes, they're defending their faves, but those people, the same people telling me unpopular opinions channels were killing idols, the same people condemning cyberbullying and hate speech, a lot of these same people are giving Han Seo Hee death threats and verbal abuse on her page. Make it make sense. These were the same people crying crocodile tears 2 weeks ago. Guys, Sully passed 2 weeks ago. Where's your war against hate comments now? The hypocrisy meter has officially broken. Yes, Han Seo Hee is a shameless attention seeker, but if a journalist had the same receipts, would you still be acting this way? If you believe that everything she's saying is a lie, the law will prevail. Starship Entertainment can, and said they already are looking into taking legal action. However, it seems like they already caved, which gives the impression that everything is true. It's sad that Wonho's career suddenly ended like this. The statement said they had a long discussion. It's my theory that Starship already knew these things and helped with the cover-up. It was just the issue of keeping it from public knowledge for as long as possible, and if it came out, they wouldn't be able to protect Wonho. You can clearly feel the guilt in his letter. He is admitting to doing things he shouldn't have. And as for Shownu, keep your mouth shut. Plausible deniability. And I told you these companies help cover up their idols' secret shenanigans. If you still think idols aren't dating and doing the most behind closed doors, with all due respect, you're deluded. Jang Da-han isn't just making noise on social media. She walked straight into dispatch offices and said, let's have tea time. Not only claiming Wonho offered her drugs while they were roommates, but that they would do them together with a third person. A third person who is literally serving jail time for drug offenses as we speak. It couldn't get any worse, right? Wrong. To top it all off, this individual was a former manager of the infamous Burning Sun nightclub. Hearing that name alone, you already know the Korean police are about to be in there like swimwear. It's dangerous to even be associated with that place, and now Wonho is. If it's all a lie, it's damn convincing, because girl has receipts and witnesses. Dispatch reporters even visited the prison to corroborate Da-han's story. To say this interview is explosive is an understatement. They aren't just coming for your money, They are trying to put you in jail. Make no mistake, this was not done on a whim. This was a fully calculated and planned out media takedown, executed with precision and receipts. All these allegations, all happening at once. If this was a war strategy, it would be the media equivalent of blitzkrieg. I can see how Starship and Wonho would have been overwhelmed. They probably had advance notice of the dispatch expose and decided to get ahead of it and part ways before the story broke. That way the damage to Monsta X's future and Starship as a company could be minimized, since the only thing worse than all this damage would be further collateral damage. This entire situation is crazy. So hodowns, this was just a stream of consciousness. Sound off in the comments. Pour your tea into this comment section because sis I will be reading every single comment. What are your opinions on Han Seo Hee? Is she that bitch for spilling the tea? Or she just a bitch? Because a journalist from Dispatch could have done the same and you wouldn't be giving Dispatch death threats. Also let me know if you think the cyberbullying to Han Seo Hee is justified, or if you think it's hypocritical since the whole community was preaching about not spreading hate comments literally 2 weeks ago. And give your opinions on Wonho, Shownu, and if you think the PR team at Starship Entertainment handled this crisis correctly. I say no, but you may disagree. Like the video. If you wanna send me your own scandalous K-pop opinions, the email is in the description. And we can all have tea again soon. Ciao.